This is corrective action failure modes. In my last 200 audits, I've seen an average of 5 corrective actions per audit. That's 1,000 corrective actions. Of those, here are the most common things I see that make a corrective action system ineffective. So don't do these. Number 1, not knowing the difference between a corrective action and a correction. A correction is if somebody screws up. You don't want this, but there'll always be a certain amount of it. But you go through the formal corrective action process when a lot of people make the mistake in the same way. There's some kind of systemic issue that's independent of the human. Number 2, failure to commit to change. This means to not assign the corrective action to the employee who's empowered to change the system. This is usually a process engineer or a line supervisor who have not bought into the system. These people are often Top Gun pilots who think they're above the rules. Number 3, failure to correctly identify the cause. Most common of this is restating the problem. The employee didn't put the label on correctly. An additional why question is, why did the employee not apply the label properly? Also, make sure the fix addresses the cause. Number 4, failure to follow up for effectiveness. If the cause was sufficiently identified, there should be no reoccurrence of the problem. This is what happens a lot. You misidentify the cause. The fix isn't properly applied, but the problem goes away temporarily. So you walk away and you get this. Zombie problems that won't go away. And the reason is nobody followed up for effectiveness. The corrective action system is a primary tool to drive change in the business. Avoid these 4 issues to have an effective corrective action system.